Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I'm not looking at the camera. Let's do that again. Let's do it again. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanieah, and if you're new here, I just do anything on this channel. I've been on a long hiatus, so I would explain, but I just ain't want to record for real. And as you can see, I definitely have changed since the last time you guys have seen me. I had braces actually during the time that I wasn't recording, and my locks are definitely different than what they were before. So this video is just going to be me talking about my locks and my lock journey and showing you guys pictures from beginning to end. The day that I'm recording this is actually 2 years after I originally started my locks. It's just a coincidence. So I'm gonna be putting videos and pictures of what I'm talking about like right here or just in the screen in general, so you guys can see visuals of my lock stages and stuff. Okay, first question, what made me get locks? I got locks because, for one, I couldn't do my hair. I literally only could do like high puffs, low slick backs and stuff like that. So that was like the main reason that I got locks. Also, my sister had locks, well, has locks, and you know, little sisters love to copy their big sisters. And you know, I was like, shoot, she could do it. Maybe I'll look good with them too. Like, I mean, clearly, yeah. Y'all see it, like I look good. So I started them on June 2nd, 2020, and I started them with cone coils. I didn't have a reason for picking that method. I just wanted to do it because it was like the simpler one, and the lock session that I had, that's what she starts her clients off with. So I was just like, okay, cool. When I got my locks, I wasn't really pressed to do them a certain way or get a certain number. I just did whatever. How is lock maintenance? A lot of people usually say that you're supposed to get them every 4 weeks. I usually just get them whenever I feel like it's necessary. I would say like average length of time that I will go without a retwist is like 4 months maybe. But in between then I'm doing like other styles, and I'll put some pictures here of like the styles that I do when I'm in between retwists. Last time that I got a retwist before this style was, I think, for my birthday, which was in November, and now it's June. So it's been like 7-8 months. So whenever I feel like I want to get a new style, I usually go and book an appointment with my lock session. But if it's anything else, like I just want to do a little retwist, I'll do it myself, or simple styles like 2-strand twists, I'll do them myself as well. How long did it take my locks to start budding? I would say that it took around 3 months, but they really locked up around 7 to 8. And then when I had dyed my hair the first time, they like stiffened. I don't really know what to call them. Like they just got a little bit harder due to the dye and like the bleaching. When I first dyed my hair, it was July 2021. I actually wanted this color when I first dyed my hair, but it came out like more orangey. I mean, I just kept it. So over time, it kind of got more, I don't really know what color that is, but y'all can see what color it was. You can see how much growth that I had before I went ahead and dyed it again. I got this color by mixing Adore, Paprika, and Cinnamon. What was the toughest thing about starting them? I feel like the toughest thing was not being able to do protective styles like braids and wigs and stuff like that, because as y'all can see, my head is large and my hair is really thick, so most wigs don't fit my head to begin with. Like when I had loose natural hair, a lot of wigs did not fit my head, so with locks on top of that, it definitely did not fit my head. Like it was bad. I kind of miss getting wigs and like doing different things with my hair, because with locks, obviously, you gotta give up some things. Do I ever want to take them out? Honestly, there are some days where I'm like, bruh, I don't want to have locks anymore, but it's usually when I just can't figure out a style, or like I'm frustrated trying to do a new style, or I again want like braids or something like that. I dye my hair another color. Yes, I'm a Sagittarius for November 23rd, period. I always like to try new things and switch up my look. So I feel like after I get tired of this color, because I had my last color for like a year, the colors that I wanted to do before I decided on this one was like blue, red, and pink. So y'all might be seeing me, you know, change my hair color up a little bit. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Who knows, for real. When it comes to my locks, if I could do anything different, what would I do? The only thing that I would change is when I started them, because I wanted to start them the beginning of my senior year in high school, which was like 2019-2020 year. In October of 2019, I was really like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get my locks, and the pandemic happened and everything, so I kind of had to wait a little bit longer for me to book my appointment, and then I got them June 2020. And yeah, because I was going back between doing comb coils and 2-strand twists to start them off, because I like the look of 2-strand twists once they like lock up and stuff, but I ultimately decided on comb coils, and I really like how they look. How did I feel when I first got them? I'm about to insert a clip of me after like my appointment. And okay, this is the best decision I made, for real. Except I don't know what's going on here, but oh my god, I love them. Y'all can see, like, I was excited. What they don't tell you is, like, when you get your starter locks, they will shrink. Like, y'all see how it was like the first day I had got them, and then like after that, like they got shorter like to here. And then like I really hated that stage, because it's like I really couldn't do anything to them because they were soft, and like they were just hard to manage. So a lot of times when I would go out, I would just throw a wig on until they got to like around here and I could actually do a cute style. So I'll put some styles here that I did when they were those lengths. Locks do I have? I haven't counted them in a while, but the last time I did, I think I had like 105. There was a point in time when I wanted to combine them, because some of them like on the edges are a little bit thinner than I would like. So, and it's not like my hair is thinning, but it's just like the section of hair was just thinner than the rest of them. So I feel like if they do start to thin, then I'll probably end up like combining a few and stuff like that, because I feel like 105 locks is a lot, because a lot of people have like 60, 70, 80 around. Like that's like, I feel like the normal amount of locks. And I'm gonna put some pictures of like the beginning of my lock stage, the day of before she comb coiled them, and y'all can see how much hair I had. Like I had a lot of hair. I guess it was just inevitable that I was gonna have a lot of locks. How did I decide on the size of my locks? Honestly, when I had went in for my appointment, I just told my loctician that I wanted them to look like a certain way, like reference pics, and she had asked what kind of style would I like to do with my locks, and I'm like telling her, oh, I want to be able to do like ponytails, buns, stuff like that. So I guess she just knew what I wanted and she just did them herself. So I'm content with how they look and like the size and everything. She just knew. She just read my mind. I go through the baby lock phase, or the ugly phase as some people call it. Yes, I did. Here are some pictures, and I look very rough at the time. I really didn't like the short phase because it just didn't give to me. I really like longer hair on me because it kind of makes my head look smaller, but when my hair is like really short and like some of these pictures you can see how big it is, and I just hated that. So how long do I plan on keeping my locks? I plan on keeping them forever, mainly because if I ever do get tired of them, I don't want to cut my hair off, and I'm not gonna sit through days or weeks, however long people usually take to comb them out. Like that is not something I'm gonna do. Who about to sit down and do? No, it won't be me. I do plan on trimming them because I don't want them to get super long. Like I think I'm gonna start trimming them once they get like mid back length. I don't want too long hair because it's going to weigh me down, and I feel like it's gonna be too heavy. Y'all know the relief when you take out braids and your hair feels like your head just feels so light. How much damage was caused dyeing my hair? I didn't notice any damage when I had dyed my hair the first time last year. They looked pretty normal to me. They were just pretty dry, I guess. But you can always like just moisturize your hair, spray them with like some essential oils mixed with water to get them hydrated again. But other than that, this is the second time I had dyed my hair and they still look good. Like my hair isn't like breaking or anything. So I just spaced them out, so I feel like it didn't cause that much damage to my hair at all. In terms of care for the first few months, when you first get your locks, don't listen to those people that be like, don't wash your hair for months. That's dirty. It's going to be itchy. Like, no. You can wash your hair. Like when they were fresh, and like I put a stocking on my head after putting like shampoo and stuff like that, and I would just be like really gentle washing only the roots and stuff like that, and I wouldn't put my hair completely under the water because I didn't want to have them unravel. And when your scalp is like itchy and stuff like that, my loctician actually told me that she uses this sea breeze astringent to just like wash the scalp alone and to like relieve the itching and stuff like that. But like after a while, when it starts budding and stuff, you can wash your hair, but just be careful and be mindful of when you're washing it so you're not too rough. Lastly, general tips for locks. I would say the main thing that you should do is just let them be. Like, don't overly manipulate them, especially in the beginning, because that can cause a lot of issues such as thinning and like breaking of your hair. I was a very lazy loose natural, so I feel like that kind of transferred into me being locked, and like I just didn't want to touch my hair at all. Having low manipulation definitely help them lock up quicker, in my opinion. So I would say don't mess with your hair a lot. Don't compare them to other people's locks. Of course, you're gonna have some lock inspirations. You're gonna be like, oh, I want my hair to look like this, I want my hair to look like that. But at the end of the day, everybody's hair is different. Your hair is not gonna look like the next person. It might look similar, but it's not going to be the same. Everybody has their own hair textures, hair porosity, and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, everybody's journey is gonna be unique to them. Like, you just need to enjoy the journey and enjoy every stage that comes with it, because personally, like, looking back at the length that I was at, I be seeing like new people on TikTok and stuff like that, like sharing lock styles for short locks, and I'm like, dang, like when I had my locks that short, I wish I would have done this style, or I wish I would have done this. I feel like you should just play around with your hair no matter the length, and like try new styles and see what works for you and what you like, because at the end of the day, your hair is going to keep growing and it's not going to be the same length. So just enjoy having different stages of your locks. Another tip that I have would be to do your research before starting your locks. Like, know that you want to do it, because every time when somebody asks me, oh, I want to start my locks, my main question is like, do you like to change your hairstyle often and stuff like that? Because after a certain point, you're not going to be able to do that. The only style that I did with my locks was butterfly locks, and it was hard because I have so many locks, so she had to join some of them together. Not join, but like she like put 3 locks and like wrapped them around for one butterfly lock. And I took them out early because I was scared that her wrapping them around 3 locks would have the 3 locks joined together. So it's like, at the end of the day, you need to be sure that that's really what you want, because I just feel like a lot goes into having locks, and you really need to be committed and stuff like that. I paid like $100 for my starter locks, so it varies between locks stylists and locticians and stuff like that. So you need to be sure, unless you want to waste money starting your locks and then you end up not liking them. This is a long-term thing, like, and you need to have patience for this. Like, I know my patience was definitely tested. So that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions that you would like me to answer, I could do a part 2. Just leave them down below. Next video probably gonna be a story time, or it's gonna be like my braces journey, because like, y'all can go back and see my previous videos. My tooth was not like this, so I'm probably gonna be making a video like kind of like this one, but for my braces. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I usually am, and Twitter. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. If you're new here, you're not really mentioning much. I can't talk.